Good morning. So I'm waiting on Rafael to get ready for school. He is brushing his hair and his teeth right now. Today's picture day. So he's wearing a really nice shirt, really pretty color shirt. And I just replicated a drink that I got yesterday from Wawa. They have numbers on the side and I was like, this might be interesting to try to use. So I used the numbers. Up to the 4, I put condensed coffee, like condensed iced coffee. I forget the name of it. Cold brew coffee. And then up into the 5, so 1 more ounce, I put vanilla flavoring that I got. Forget the name brand of it, but it's a very popular brand. And then up until the 18, I put water. And then to 20, I put milk. So 2 ounces of milk. And the rest of the way up, which is not numbered at all because it only gets numbered to 20, I put ice, crushed ice. And it tastes exactly the same as it did yesterday. So I replicated that drink. I paid $2 for it. Right now that Wawa has a special, any size iced coffee for $2. And I thought it was worth it because I drank coffee and they ate pizza and the kids did drink the rest of my coffee, which was like that much because I couldn't drink all of it. The time changed and my mom didn't email me as far as I know. That's the first time she hasn't emailed in like 10 years to tell me that the time has changed. I think because we live in America now, she's like, oh, they should know. Because Rafael's going to go to school here. So I think they always do it on a weekend. It only benefited me one time that the time changed overnight. And that's when I was working overnight. And at 2 o'clock, I moved the clock forward, and I was like, I get paid for an extra hour and I get to leave. So I got paid for eight hours that night, but only technically worked 7, which was really cool. Yeah, I don't know how they do that, but yeah, everybody loses. Well, I guess they get it back when the time changes again. That would really suck to lose an hour while I was working. Man, I didn't think about that. Anyway, he's going to school. It's still dark outside. Good morning.
Good morning.
He's working already.
Hi. We're doing a puzzle.
Another puzzle?
Yeah.
Yes, we've been doing puzzles all morning, and I'm trying to sneak in the R, pirate word, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you say pirate?
Pirate?
We're getting there little by little. And we're going to pick up Rafael very soon and have some lunch. Where does that go, Abigail? We got 2 left. Nice. Yeah, you did it.
We are done.
Yeah. You proud of your puzzle? She got really good at making puzzles work. Making sure the right pieces go to the right places.
Why are all the pieces with letters?
Because it tells us what the planets' names are. See? The sun. Can you point at the sun? Can you point at Earth? Can you point at the moon? The moon? Yeah, can you get all the way down there and point? Yeah, what's that? The moon?
This.
What's that one?
This is the moon. This is the earth. This is the sun.
Abigail, do you know can you point where you live on that map, on that puzzle? Where do you live? Which planet do you live in?
Yeah. This
Good. Yeah, planet Earth.
I don't live in this planet.
You
Right.
can't, you'll burn up, it's too hot.
Yeah. And
It's a star.
Yeah. I know.
You guys have seen Andrea try to film in different parts of the house, and when she's in the kitchen, she gets this green or sometimes yellow cast on her because of how she has to stand. She likes to stand here, but there's no light in front of her, so it gets really dark, and then there's so much light behind that there's not a whole lot of places where it's good to film. So to make it a little easier on the eyes, we're going to install a light right behind me.
What's going on?
Nothing. What's going on with you? How was picture day?
What was going on with you
Me?
at home?
I'm just working. Playing
Just
with
working?
Abigail, doing
with
some
Abigail,
puzzles.
Doing some puzzles?
Uh-huh.
What else were you doing?
What were you doing?
What What I was doing was taking my picture.
Did you take a good picture?
Yeah.
Yeah?
3 pictures.
3? Wow.
Took 1 hour to set one whole camera up. And we had to do 3 pictures at once.
Wow.
Yeah, so 1.
Photographer is...
1 hour. 1 hour to take another.
Wow. So that took
Each
all day.
Kid.
That took all day, huh?
Not every kid got it. And
Yeah, you had to pre-order or you didn't get your picture taken.
Find you.
Who's there?
Something, Abigail. I want Mommy to see what we've been trying to practice.
What you been trying to practice? What's wrong, Abigail?
Come on, Abigail. I want you to play with me.
Here, she's talking to me. What's wrong?
I'm pretending to be a hunting thing. I'm pretending to be a hunter, and Abigail fell off of her bike, and I want her to play on
Yeah.
the trampoline to show you what I've been learning with her.
Oh, yeah?
Come on, Abigail.
Are you feeling okay, Abigail?
I'm not feeling okay because she isn't playing with me.
Oh, she doesn't feel like playing because she fell off her bike. On your mark.
You won't go.
Go. Me.
3, 2, 1. My turn. No way.
You can't see it yet. I love these lights because all you have to do is plug it in and you have like a lamp, but like a real light. You know what I mean? It works just like a lamp. Really nice. I just like having light to see, and on both sides you can see now, and it looks like we have a window. Yeah, looks like we got a window and some skylights.
So you guys saw how it looked earlier, and this is how it's gonna look from now on.
The only thing that I don't like about this is you can definitely tell that the cabinets were not painted very well at all. But I am going to strip the cabinets. I just have to get to it. Basically what they did was they put a whole bunch of paint on it and they walked away. And it dripped and it ran, and then when they came back they noticed that the paint was dry, and they tried to, like, you can tell it looks like
Not a professional.
a painting of the world over here.
Even I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, it's really bad. There's drips everywhere. I mean, I thought that I could like razor blade it down and then sand it a little, but I'm gonna have to completely strip it. Looking at this, it's really bad. I'm up for it. It'll just take like probably 3 or 4 days.
So currently, if you think about it, this is like a super light mode right now in this kitchen.
Yeah.
And so
I like
the
it.
living room is kind of more of a cozy thing now.
Yeah.
Because it used to be lit.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? But yeah, I like it.
I'm gonna make some Kool-Aid.
You
red
can't
flavor.
really film the top though. You have to film right under it.
Yeah, we don't try to film the top anyway.
Right. And because we have an LED bar underneath of those cabinets, that
Oh yeah.
that bronze background kept reflecting in a
Like
really
yellow or orange or green. and-
Yes.
Yeah. It wasn't pretty, so.
right. Well, it's time to make some food, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make some rice.
You know what I've been doing?
What?
I've been eating once a day.
Sounds
The warrior diet, I did that in 2010.
I make the food, I can't make him eat it though.
Right.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm just waiting for whenever the kids eat, and I usually get something to eat with that.
Yeah.
Or I'll just later on make myself something like eggs, or depends.
Yeah,
on
I
the day.
usually don't eat what the kids and Hadar eat because it's not on my diet. I really want to just stick to my diet on the days that I am dieting. So, and whenever I do, it makes me feel so much better. I just got done washing the dishes. I accidentally have this pan that I burned. So anyway, I am putting,
By the way,
yes, I am putting 6 of these stevias in 2, it's a gallon, so 2 quarts and 2 quarts. I think that's 6. I forgot to count. And that's how I make the sugar-free Kool-Aid. I have a sneaking suspicion that the cat is outside. The reason for that is this door shuts so slowly. It used to shut fast and it would shut all the way, but now it shuts slowly because we put a thing on it. And, ooh, looks like it's gonna storm. And now it shuts so slow that it leaves a gap instead of shutting all the way. I could just show you. The cat is able to push it push it out. This is a handle that we added for the kids to open, especially Abigail, but the cat can just push it and get out, so I think that's what she did. And it makes it bad because that's her porch, you know, to go hang out on. So when we let her out on the porch, we think she's going to be safe, but then she's been going out. The kids get really distraught over it because, you know, they think it's their fault. It's really not, because the cat is doing it herself. It's not their fault. It has been blowing and storming, so we have lots of leaves to pick up now. From this angle, it does look like a heart. This is one of Abigail's favorite things. She put that there. Yep, there she is. Come here, kitty. I think she's ready to come in now. Come here, kitty. Come on. I'm glad I noticed before it's nighttime. There, now she can't get out. So today I learned something new in my editing software. I am trying to learn new things to make things better. Right now we're at, like, you know, we're just getting by right now. But I want to make the vlogs better, which means that I want to go out more and do more things, especially with the kids. You know, I want to have them have just like all types of experiences, and with new people, new places, new things. It's not about materialistic things for the kids. The main thing I wanted when we got here was to have lots of stuff for them to play with outside. It was really important for us, and we have done every single thing, and we have put every single thing up that we wanted to, except for one thing, and that is coming, but we're really not sure. We have it already, but we're really not sure where to put it exactly. I have given Hadar a few ideas, but I think we're going to wait until summertime to see exactly how hot it gets in the yard. Do you know what I mean? So Rafael's getting his cones out, and I think he's gonna ride his bike around them. So this is one of those things. I mean, I got this at the Dollar Tree. These cones are super cool. You're gonna have to spread it out a little bit more than that for a bike. These cones are super cool because he can make his own obstacle course, but I only got 4 of them.
Yeah, we need actually 20 for me to go through all of them.
That would be really cool. We might go back to that one and see if we can get them.
Oh, you know what, Mommy? We don't have to do that. I'm going to ride on my bike.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm probably going to go.
Yep. Okay, so it's stuff like that. I mean, that was $4. And he has hours of fun on his bike in the yard, you know? We got him that, well, all the grandparents and us, we went 3 ways into it to get them that car. They love that. We got them all this gym equipment over here, you know. Just, that's something that's going to last them for years and years and years, that they can play with and build up their body strong, you know. I feel rain. It is drizzling right now. I don't know if it's going to get rained on, but that's what kind of wet. Oh yeah, it's sprinkling. Just ever so slightly. Rafael, do you feel water?
Not on my head.
No, on your arm. Yeah.
No, it's on my nose.
Yeah, just a little bit sprinkling here and there. I don't know if it's gonna pour down or not. Yeah, I got some water on my camera. Yeah, the weather here has just been nuts. And we don't live too far away from my mom, but she doesn't have the same type of weather here that we do. So it's just, I guess it's all the trees, or maybe because we have a lot of lakes here. We have 2 huge lakes. In the place that I used to live a while ago, before I moved to Israel, so that was like 12 years ago, it was just lake upon lake upon lake. Like, I had 3 lakes all the way around me. It was amazing. A beautiful place to live for Zeb. We lived there for quite a while. 3 or 4 years or so, and then he moved with me to Israel for 3 years and didn't like it there, so I let him move back. He doesn't really have anything nice to say about living in Israel, but he did appreciate the experience that he did get. He went to a Democratic school there, and it was really weird. Like, he didn't go to a regular school because I was worried that he wouldn't pick up on the Hebrew. But in the Democratic school, they had a lot of English speakers that could teach Hebrew. So I thought it was a better, and we paid a lot of money for that school too. But he just sat and read books all day.
You know what?
And I didn't think it was good.
Look.
Huh.
You need to look very closely. Even the
Go
kid
ahead.
does. Not this. The cones.
All right, go ahead. I'll watch. I will film you. You can watch it later. Ah! Yeah, you're going to have to spread it out because you'll fall if you don't spread it out a little more, okay? About twice as much.
Actually did it.
I know. I know.
And I actually...
So, yeah, about Zeb. He was just in the school the whole time he was in there. He just read books outside all day, and he kind of didn't want to talk to anybody. So I said, well, if you're not, like, they didn't make them go to school. If you're in Israel, you don't have to even go to school. You just have to pass a test at the end of the year. You don't have to do any schooling whatsoever. But we chose to do, online school for him because it just wasn't working out. So then he wanted to come back and graduate with his class, and he did. He graduated with his class. He had to do some extra math work or something to get the extra credit, but he graduated with his class, and that was good. And he still has those friends today. So, it was a big sacrifice to let him move back, but I put myself in his shoes, and he was so unhappy in Israel, and I was pregnant with Rafael, so that was hard, but he did stay for 3 years in Israel. He gave it a big try, but he really, really wanted to move back. Are you all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
My skin is very, it's just like the armor, the helmet.
Yeah, well, you didn't fall on your head. You fell on your side there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My skin is just like the helmet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Falling good. It's a good thing. So, yeah, I just wanted to just talk about a few things, I guess. I don't know. He is so fast. He has always been super fast. When he had that little tiny pink bike in Israel, one of his grandparents gave it to him because it was going to go to another girl, but the girl moved away or something, so we got the bike, and it was pink. Whatever, he rode it. It was one of the ones that was like 3 and under, so it was little, but it was a real bike with training wheels on it. He rode that thing so fast, like circle 8 or figure 8s just around the balcony and stuff. And he learned how to ride a bike. I was so proud.
Zeb, he's 22. He doesn't know how to ride a bike.
No.
And you want to see my tire tracks when
I did try. Yeah, I saw it. Can you not do that? Because it'll mess up the already dirt. We don't need any more holes. We got Rudy here. She's been doing better with that, by the way. She hasn't been making quite as many holes in the yard. Okay, I'm gonna have some rice here going as soon as that water finishes boiling. I love my kettle, and it just saves so much time because when you put water on the stove, it just takes twice as long to boil the water. This is done in like a minute, 30 seconds, maybe even less. And then I have boiling water to go, and it just saves a lot of energy doing that. So I got some refried beans, some beef that I cooked the other day, and some rice. So we'll probably have some rolls with that, with salsa.
Okay, I'm gonna show you the favorite part of the bee.
He's tearing it apart so he can show you the middle, which is his favorite.
This is the brain. Yeah.
Very realistic. And also we are going to be doing some science experiments, but we're going to have them on what channel?
FoolyFun.
That's right.
It's kids time.
That's right.
Only kids are allowed to watch FoolyFun. Yeah, because that's where kids are trying to do things.
Okay.
And grown-ups are watching your channels.
Okay.
And you know what?
Huh.
Watch me build. This was my favorite part. The second favorite of the whole bee Now I'm showing you the one I'm building right now. Okay, I'm nearly done.
You did a really good job putting it together a second time without instructions. I mean,
I remember.
He just remembered how
This
to do
time I'm remembering. I'm trying to remember.
All right, was going to make something totally different, but I heated up the meat, and it's got peppers and onions in it, and taco seasoning, and I have refried beans, rice, and veggies, and I seasoned the rice pretty good with turmeric and other spices. I'm just going to eat just a little bowl of the meat. When I feed the kids, I feed them on lunch plates, so it looks big to them, but look at this plate. I mean, it's huge. So it would look like to them like they're not eating that much, and I want them to feel full just by looking at their food. So I know sometimes the serving sizes do probably look big, but there's like a cup of food there, literally. So I am going to eat this hamburger stuff. To me, it is really, really good. It doesn't look like much, but yummy. And this will fill me up. You enjoying yourself? You're actually eating your vegetables. Good job. It's good, huh?
I like that.
Oh, you don't like the beans?
I like this.
That's refried beans, honey.
I like the
Remember you had it when I put it in a roll, a tortilla with rice and meat and cheese. You don't like it by itself.
I just like it. I just like to leave it there.
You can leave it there. Okay. How was your day at school today?
Awesome!
What'd you do?
I didn't learn anything. I learned how to not like avocado. What's you talking too much? Well, Mommy, we have a baby.
It is a baby.